Hello, collective. Hello, hello. All right. I am literally freaking trained by some of the most intelligent, professional people, military people, light worker people. And now, granted, I am going through some healing that I had to go through, and still in the process of remembering everything I learned when I went through the void experience and I went through the training that I went through. But even with all this training, all this knowledge and everything, it is extremely difficult to discern from what is AI and what is not. Okay, so you're discerning from what is AI, what is not, right? What is Antichrist, artificial intelligence, and what is Antichrist, demonic activity in a person. So it's two things. It's like it's got to be, it can't be AI. You know, when it's AI, it's too perfect. Everything's too perfect. It's too good to be true. It's kind of the same thing with a person who sits and does reading after reading after reading after reading, and that's all they do. They take, very little time off. They're spending all that energy to do this. Those are red flags. And they've tricked a lot of people into doing that because they get you to come in and get in alignment with the algorithm by doing a lot of videos and a lot of posts. It's not just about making a channel. There's just like this whole program they try to get you going on. And you have to resist that. You have to do you have to come in. A lot of people figured this out, and some people were targeted and weren't able to proceed, like myself. And some people are still being targeted, but a lot of people will go over to other platforms. They'll go on like Patreon, stuff like that, which I think Patreon's like $8 a month. And I like Patreon. And it's supposed to be safer and everything, but I don't know if it's completely scam free. I don't know what goes on Patreon. All I know is I was assigned to Facebook for like 5 years. There were specific reasons why I was assigned to Facebook, whatever you want to call it, Facebook. God used me there. Now I'm free. I don't have to use Facebook and be there present all the time. There were certain ones of us that were assigned. We got a Karen, not a Becky coming around. Bad company, not neighborly, not friendly. Okay? That could be a male, that could be a female, but it seems like a dark-haired female. I don't know what this is. It's probably a Jezebel spirit, whatever it is. So other readers have ancestors helping them and are going through the same thing. I've had this happen to me too, where I've been scammed on the internet and somebody tries to send me something and it's stolen away. I had a GoFundMe that was hacked, and I had all kinds of weird stuff going on. They're stealing from a lot of people, and there's not enough regulation. There's not enough. Something isn't right about it. They're not doing enough. They have been investigating. We know that much. And then outside of the internet, there was stuff that went on with me personally. We got a false divine feminine in the environment. We're being warned about her again, whoever she is. Could be a group of females. This could be someone you dealt with before, or it's someone you may not even know. This is warnings. I'm getting like a lot of warnings right now. So yeah, if it's too perfect, it's too perfect. I had a dark-haired female just showed up giving me an oracle reading. It was an AI. And it had a monarch butterfly. It had the numbers 88 and 122. 88 and 122. They've been literally following my ministry and the things I say and do and post, trying to present that to me as like bait to get me to come listen to the energies. I don't know what they're doing. It's something that's not good. I know that much. Spirit is all over it. So that's why whenever you come to work with me, if you come to work with me, I don't do it the way other people do it. You really get to connect with me. You don't have to just always show up and blow up my channel or make a payment to the Cash App. You can actually just get with me. As soon as I started talking about that yesterday, 5 freaking channels, 3, 4, 5 channels popping up saying the same thing, trying to say the same thing to people. So I don't announce anything I do anymore. Nothing. Like, I don't announce how I do it. I don't say it's going to be done this way. This is this price. This is this. This is that. I don't do any of that. Okay. No more. People that want to work with me get to come and connect with me. And then we connect. And then anything after that is just private. And it's just done off of YouTube, off of social media. So, email, something like that usually works better. People used to get on here and to connect with the readers, you just had to go to their email. They turn their comments off. You have to go to their email, communicate through email, and they will go through the emails and then deliver your readings to you through email. My email has been hacked before. So for me to do that, I would have to start another email just for the work stuff. I don't really want to do that yet. So the way I'm doing it is, if you want to work with me, you just say so in the comments. If you're a real person, we'll get together. We'll get it going. We'll get connected. We'll have a divine meeting. We'll have a free consultation. You can check out social media group. You can do that. Or you can just exchange text. Or you can just stay connected to the channel and work with me here. It just depends. We are being encouraged to connect with people more because there's more divine meetings. Archangel Michael prepares your collective for you. So there's already divine meetings set up that you're supposed to come in contact with, that are legit people. That's why we call it divine meeting. So that's the way I work with Archangel Michael and the angels. That's the way I've been doing it for a while. And I've just been doing stuff like this too. I don't go break everything down dramatically. Thanks for the like. I kind of teach you what things mean. We're looking for a lot of solutions to these problems. We're praying for solutions to these problems. There's been a lot of investigating on what has been going on these platforms. multiple investigations. Some of them maybe were done by official people. Hopefully they were. But they warned us. A lot of warnings came through a few years ago saying that portals were being opened up from the fourth dimension. Demons were being invited into our reality. And I'm seeing that as true every single day for many years now. I'm seeing that as really true. People will show up as people from your past. They're showing up everywhere, and they're not regular people. That's all I know, is they're just not regular people, or they're people with demonic attachments. So you got to be careful out there. You got to be staying in your own lane. So we have a message coming through right now. Look, we got all clubs, all create, all fire, Holy Ghost fire, energy, action, messages. That's crazy. Why are we seeing it like that? And so another warning I want to give you guys is we got a business partner. Somebody wants to do business. Somebody wants to partner up and do business, or this is about somebody you did partner up with and did business. I don't know. Somebody wants to be a business partner. So I have another warning for people. This happened to me as a kid. It was exposed to me on my timeline. This is why it's so important to heal generational curses. Take the twin flame journey very seriously. Work with your angels. Seek out the Holy Spirit and your deliverance, because in my deliverance and part of my union was for a truth to be revealed to me. So it was revealed to me that when I was a child, they used an eclipse to mark me for destruction. And it's very real. It's very true. They did this to me. They may have done this to other people. They were shocked that I survived, because that's how long they were targeting me, all the way back when I was a kid. One of my children, they're trying to repeat the program, and they're trying to repeat these generational curses on people's children. They like to use programs that have worked already on that particular bloodline or DNA, because ex-lover and in-laws and a business partner. I don't know whose message this is. I think I'm getting multiple messages for the collective. I'm not sure. Ex-lover, in-laws, and a business partner. Somebody might have worked with your ex-lover, or your ex-lover's in-laws worked with somebody. There's a judgment happening regarding an ex-lover and some in-laws and a business partner. I haven't had a business partner. I've been doing this stuff by myself. So this could be somebody else's message. I'm not really sure. Or someone lied and said they were doing business with me, that they were my business partner, and they are not my business partner, and that is being exposed if so. Stay out of these eclipse energies. That's the warning. Keep your kids inside. You stay inside for 3 days. Spirit confirmed this warning again. I was talking about it in the last eclipse cycle, and Spirit confirmed it back then as well. They want to try to mimic. People have been picking up on it. They're trying to come up with channels that look like me, sound like me, stuff like that. They're talking about they want to make it look like the tattoo and everything, the eyes, all like my features that make me individual. Like they want to do something like we're getting warnings about that all morning. So my tooth is broke. Like little things that are going on with me right now are actually making that hard for them to do. Me showing up messy, disheveled. It's all not accidental. Some of this is because it's making it harder for them to develop an AI program that shows up as me. So you guys should probably do the same thing. Do similar things. I'm not saying you have to do exactly what I'm doing, but anyway, eclipse energy can be negative. You don't want to be sun gazing, sky gazing. You don't want to be staring at the sun. You don't want to be out in the blood moon energy. This is not, I teach people about sun gazing, and I do a lot of sun gazing, sky gazing, star gazing, all these things. I'm like really big on doing that. I call it yogi practices and yogi studies. Okay. But this is the one of those times where I don't do it. I stay out of these energies, especially the eclipse, for at least 3 days. And when the blood moon comes, pray about it, because intuitively I don't want to be out in that energy either. You did go out and look at the full moon though. We got some pictures of that. We enjoyed some of that, but now we're going to stay in. And if you do go out, it's like a warning not to travel or go out. But if you do go out, you wear a hoodie, wear a hat, wear sunglasses, cover your arms, cover your skin, things like that. Don't be staring up at the sky and the clouds and the sun. Humble yourself before the sun is what my Navajo ancestors taught me and have been teaching us over in my ministry and on my platform for several years. I had miracle healings. I got my memory back. I had the pain in my body and in my ears left. And I got to find out what had happened to me as a kid and why these things were happening and how they did it, how they were doing it. Now, mine was a rare case, but I'm not the only case like this. Some people, we got nice grandpa. This was my Navajo grandfather who came through because my ancestors are Navajo, and that is my favorite ancestry. I've gotten the most healing, enlightenment, and protection from Navajo teachings and Navajo ancestry that I have. I have Cherokee, Blackfoot, Sioux, and Lakota, and some other smaller tribes. Those are the bloodlines where I come from, but Navajo has been the most enlightening and the most healing and the biggest miracle. And so that's where I'm getting what I'm getting when I come and tell you guys these things. It's been stuff that I've gotten downloads and went into gathering to receive these information portholes and to receive these keys to help other people. Navajo grandfather sees my masculine, sees me, and sees how other people are connected to us and how so many other people depend on this person, and he's saying it's business. It's because of a business partnership that they have. This could be happening with a lot of masculines. I don't know. But this is about union. So we have the twin flame card right here. This is one of the twin flame cards. It's a union card. It's a marriage card. And the Six of Wands also, which is victory, achievement, favor. So this is a masculine having favor and having a business that he does. Or starting a business. Someone could be starting a business. Okay, and he might be talking about my business. I had a business where I sold identity theft protection and a legal service. And I think masculine has come through in my channelings talking about this before and wanting me to do that business again. People need that business. And it's a Christian company. It's been in business for over 40 years, and it was invited to be on the New York Stock Exchange. I'm not trying to plug a company right now. I haven't even been doing anything with that company. It's really hard to sell lawyers to people, for one. And it's really hard to do sales and business when you're recovering from bouts with cancer and a head injury, a severe head injury, an old injury, which I had. But I'm healed now. I'm free. Like nobody's celebrating. I come to the social media and tell people all the time all this good news, all this wonderful stuff that's happened to me, and they not too many people have much to say about it. But I don't think there's too many actual people on here, or too many people that aren't Antichrist anyway. So. There's only a few of us, guys. There's only a few of us on the internet who are real and true. And I don't know. Karmic soulmate. Nephew, nice granny down below, not emotionally available. So there's something about a nice granny and a nephew here. And a karmic soulmate. I know what that's about. This is just some stuff I'm picking up on today. But I mostly just came to warn you guys about the eclipse energy. To stay out of it. This is an extremely powerful eclipse. And the enemy has been wreaking havoc anywhere he can, however he can. And there's been tons of warnings about rituals, witchcraft, spells, hexes. Just, it's gotten annoying at this point. But I just came to tell you guys and remind you of there are options. Don't have to do business on YouTube. You can still use the platform. There are options. There are other ways. Eternal life. I've got a fan. Somebody's been liking the videos. So thank you for that. All right. I'm still being shadow banned. This might be about that too. Baby, can you shut that curtain behind me? Mm-hmm. So they mostly shadow ban Christian channels.